Hi guys, this is Cobra Tom,
And Ben and Lily.
and we are going to be doing a video today. Here is vlog 2 of my General. Now, you won't see this today, but I got a different one that was missing a bunch of parts and still had a bunch of parts, so I'm going to be cobbling my 2 different Generals together. I'm hoping that the light is hitting this correctly, and I am going to put I'm going to try to very carefully there, because as you can see, I already I broke this one. See, I broke this tab off. It's very sad. I will have to get a replacement one. But for right now, with this as it is, this is fine. Now, I am having a bit of trouble getting these up and down. These are really cool missile launchers that can move, but if you saw my other video, I didn't have all the missiles, and now I do. I have all of the I don't know what you call these missile launcher things, and they can go into here. There's 4 of them. Go in nice and tight. And if you saw my other video, I didn't have all of the guns, or all the guns and the spindle and everything else. Now, I should come back because I have much more to show you. I have the large cannon here and its shells. And I am going to be putting the shells where they belong. These are really nice shells. They're really cool. I'm really impressed with them. They're 2 pieces, except they seem to be glued together. Oop. Yeah, this doesn't seem to work. I'm going to have to work on that too. Now, this still will not be complete. This still will not be a complete vehicle. I need 2 things for sure. I need the General Driver, Major Storm. I'm doing this very carefully because both of these that I've gotten seem to be really tight and don't want to turn very well. And you do have to be careful when you're doing that. Because of the missiles, it just barely flips over. So there we go. But as you can see, this particular version is version 2 because it's got the red stickers on it, which is very nice. Now, this piece goes onto the back, and there is a connector peg right in there. You can see it. There are some connector pegs in there, and you can clip one side and the other. With this, I am fairly confident that you're not gonna break it. I know it seems kind of weird, but for once, one of these things doesn't seem to be very quick to break. And now with that on there, I'm going to get actually, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to then do the yellow missiles. And how I am going to do that is I'm going to lift this up. And I am going to gently place missiles. Not too hard, mind you. And I'm not saying whether this is right or wrong. I'm just doing this because my fat fingers and my just, in general, klutziness, I have a very hard time when it's closed to put these missiles on it. Not very coordinated. That doesn't help me any. And I'll re-mention this in the review, because this will get a review. But when you're putting this arm, or the helicopter pad or airplane or whatever this is really supposed to be, I think it's supposed to be a helipad. When you're putting the helipad down, you don't just close it. You see how it's like on kind of sort of a hinge here? And all the way here, you give it a slight up till you feel tension, and then down. You don't just slam it down, because if you slam it down, you'll break the pegs. And I sort of did that last night. If you saw the other review, I was putting it down, and I didn't even mean to slam it down or put it down even hard. I just put it down, and I didn't put it down correctly, and it broke a peg here, and I think here or something, when I was even just trying to put it into the slots even. So these are kind of fragile. I know that this is 30-plus-year-old plastic, so maybe when it was new, and maybe when it had more flexibility and it didn't kind of get harder, you could kind of put this in easier, but nevertheless, what's done is done. So I got this now, and I'm going to do the exact same thing here. Let it sit, and I'm going to carefully put these on the peg. I even broke one of the pegs putting on a missile because they put it on like too hard and I cracked it. So I gotta try to be a little more careful. It was on this side too even, so the side I have up. And see, I didn't have all the missiles on the other one, and this one didn't have all of its missiles either. I only had like 6 or 7 of them. So with buying a second one, and once again, I'm lifting up till there's a little bit of tension, and then down. Now I am going to carefully, there's kind of a trick to it, and I kind of forget the way that kind of the trick works. You know, to do that, see how nice it sits. But you have to be careful because those missiles can get in the way. This one seems a little better than that one. So, what's next is these. Well, thank you for watching, and we will see you
next time.
Bye.